two options. Boxers on the one hand, briefs on the other. Now here's the question. Which is better? Hanes tidy whities? Or Spider-Man Strikes Back boxers? Now how do you decide? Tonight I'm going to give you a few tips that will hopefully ease the pressure of such an important issue. Now the question you need to ask yourself is, do I want security or freedom? Now how do I want to face the world today? Do I want the stress of briefs restricting my every movement? Or do I want the relieving comfort of boxers? Now, as men of the 21st century, we're concerned about our comfort as well as our style. Polls show that 100% of all men asked that wear boxers say that briefs bring more discomfort. An associate told me, whenever I'm going out and I feel cool and easygoing, I know straight away I'm going to wear boxers. All I have to decide is what kind. Needless to say, boxers have a more positive effect on our comfort level than briefs. Now, of course, briefs have their time and place. They can be considered a necessity for sports. But unless you're going to be participating in any strenuous activities that require additional support, boxers are the way to go. Now, some would ask, what's the value of comfort? What's the purpose? Why should I sacrifice my security for comfort? I'll tell you why. Being comfortable naturally makes us more content with our surrounding environment, and therefore makes us happier. Comfort allows us to be at ease with our situation, and that can give us confidence, which is a valuable tool in the business world. Now, confidence is a quality searched for by most employers. So, wearing boxers can bring you comfort, and in turn, help you succeed in fulfilling your life goals and ambitions. Boxers also created confidence that can help when searching for a spouse, or even a date to the junior-senior banquet. I mean, the ladies don't want an insecure guy. They want a man who's not afraid to take a few risks every once in a while. Ladies, you can learn a lot about a guy by knowing what kind of underwear he wears. The types of men that wear boxers are calm and relaxed, easygoing individuals that are loose and carefree. Whereas the ones who wear briefs are more uptight and cautious, lacking in security. But they do tend to be more organized. As I mentioned before, we as men of the 21st century are not only concerned with our comfort, but our style as well. Boxers are simply more stylish than briefs. That's the truth. That's just how it is. Now, the main problem with briefs is that they're too small to put anything cool on them. I mean, the best thing that the production companies can do with briefs is make them in a few different colors. The boxers, on the other hand, come in countless patterns, styles, and colors. Plus, there's plenty of room for a cool logo or superhero. There's also a variety of materials used in making boxers, such as cotton or silk. The boxers are not only stylish, but physically healthy as well. Due to the lack of airflow in briefs, they are more likely to cause rashes or similar illnesses. Whereas boxers have a better ventilation system and are less likely to cause any such illnesses. Now, there are other medical reasons for choosing boxers over briefs, such as potential infertility. But they are... Now, let's move to some other reasons to choose boxers over briefs. When God created man, He created him free. Adam was made in the perfect image of God, and he was naked. Now, I'm not saying we should all throw off our garments and become nudists. What I'm saying is that we were not meant to be confined in the way that briefs confine us. Now, as a result of sin, we need clothes to cover our bodies. But there's no need to suffocate yourself. Let's jump ahead a few thousand years, shall we? All the way to Jesus Christ. Now, Jesus didn't wear briefs. Jesus wore loose linen cloths, which are boxers in the earliest form. Christians, we are supposed to strive to be like Christ in every way. So remember that Christ was pro-boxers. Recently, the men's underwear industry has discovered a new design that is swiftly growing in popularity. Boxer briefs. These are similar in style to both boxers and briefs. They are snug and supportive like briefs, but they have legs that give them more of a boxer style, as well as covering unsightly facts. If you ask me, boxer briefs are a cheap way for insecure guys to try to fit in with the boxer crowd. They're tired of being thought of as uncool, but they're too insecure to try boxer briefs. Now, although boxer briefs are a step in the right direction, they just don't grasp the full greatness of boxers. Men, this is our time. This is our chance to fight back against restrictions. What was it that Mel Gibson said at the end of Braveheart? Freedom! He was fighting for something important. And we must not let his cause die with him. For it is a noble cause. We must remember it and teach the world that we were not created to be shackled. We were not meant to be slaves to discomfort. We were created free. And we must embrace that freedom, not destroy it. Go out into the world with the knowledge that we can be free. Choose freedom. Choose boxers. Thank you.
Please feel free to enjoy the rest of the food. Have a good evening.